So gather around out here on the platform. Thank you. So this is the Craven Street ventilation shaft. If you come out of Charing Cross onto the Strand, turn left towards Trafalgar Square and take the first left into a little side street called Craven Street, you will see this ventilation shaft from the outside. It's about 70 metres from the very bottom up to the top. It's designed to blend in with the building next door, so it's a big concrete block with no windows. If you look up, you can see where the shape changes from being circular to angular. Around about where that happens is where street level is. So everything above that you can see from the surface, everything below that, of course, it's underground. It was built in 1972, 1973, you can see on the segments. Start of the Jubilee line construction. The Jubilee is down there, so where the tunnel curves off, it carries on for about 30 metres. At the other end of that tunnel is ventilation grill, the ones that we were standing underneath earlier on the platform where it got really cold. Now, even though this was built for the Jubilee line, London Transport took advantage of this to provide ventilation for other parts of the station. So you've got those big ducts behind you there. They're helping to ventilate other areas. And at the other end of this tunnel, as we'll see in a minute, are the Northern Line platforms, the existing 1907 platforms with new ventilation built in the 70s, at the same time this was constructed. The trains are pushing the air forward, it's rising up through here, they're sucking the fresh air in behind them from the same place. At the time it was decided it doesn't need any extra equipment like fans or anything like that. The trains can do it all themselves. Piston pressure just needs the open space for the air to flow around in. And down there is another Skyfall filming location. You might remember there was a shot in those clips we were watching earlier on, filmed from a bit higher up, pans over James Bond's shoulder, and you see Silver climbing down the ladder onto the platform. Then there's another shot of Daniel Craig pulling his gun out, running down the tunnel. That was filmed from down there at the bottom of the ladder. So it's a good example of how Skyfall really did use all the available space they had. But when you are ready, and once you've got all your photos, we're going to swap over with the other group and see the Northern Line. So if you are ready, head back out the way we came in. I'll follow out. Neil will lead you up so we can swap over with the other group.